So last session we discussed about updated FRS documentation is ready. Now you are going to start writing the test cases. You are going to write the test cases. So first let's see what is test case. All of you make recording by your end. We'll start the session.
Okay.
Test case is an idea of a tester. Which is used to test the application. Different testers will write different ways. Different testers will write different ways. There are two types of test cases are there. Do we have test today? Team? I think today no class. Today we are having a test, right?
Yeah, actually you asked us to write the review reports, and I have already sent you a mail also writing the review reports. And
review report, that's fine. I'm going to release the file. That's not the thing. Today you are having a test, right?
Yeah, for us. Yes.
Practice is done?
I try my best, but it's still, I'm so confused. I don't know.
Why confused?
Miss Vidya.
Yes, dear?
I think, try to write
Can-
code, but it's still.
Can we have that on Monday? I will be way better prepared than today.
Okay. Monday. How many of you prepared right now?
Vidya, I did prepare about SDLC though, but probably yesterday I worked on the review reports. I tried to write on the review reports, and I was like completely practicing about that only yesterday.
How many of you prepared review reports?
Yeah, I have sent.
I already sent it to you.
Yeah, even I sent it to you.
I have to send an email. I thought you can check in, and it's a mistake.
Joy, Prachi and Jalpa, don't give forwarded emails. That will be problem to me. Take a new emails and send back to me, okay? Don't give forwarded.
Okay.
You have used forward emails.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Should I send you the new one?
Not
now?
a problem. I'll see. I'm checking. Actually, today 3 students are not coming. I planned for the test, but what I will do is I will check the review report of yours. No problem, Joy. I will upload this.
Okay.
SDLC last time also we did, right?
Yeah, we did that.
Okay. What about value 1, value 2? They didn't mention the range, right?
Probably didn't.
No problem, no problem. I'll update it. That's not the problem. I'll see and I'll update to you.
Okay. We were only supposed to do for the calculator, right?
Yeah. Only
Okay.
calculator. Right now only work on with calculator.
Oh really? I did 2 of them, Vidya.
No problem. I'll see only calculator. Jalpa did login. Why? I asked you to do calculator, not. What is this? Not this. Only calculator I want. Okay, how many of you practice it till SDLC?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one thing. Because you didn't practice it. So on Monday we can have a class of test before a topic's called before test development phase, including test plan also. All. Okay?
Okay.
including
Okay.
test plan, all you are having a
No
test.
test case, right? No test case. No test case.
Test case I didn't started, right?
Yeah, no, you didn't start. So before
No,
test
today
case.
I'm not going to teach you test cases.
Okay.
Okay? Today one more theoretical topic I will explain you.
Okay, Vidya, I have a question about that review report.
Yeah.
Suppose if I want to see you have given us like in review report, you have to tell the different pages on which the report, like, on which page we have a problem, right? Right?
Yes.
So if suppose if we just want to give a suggestion in general, which is not refer to any page, so where should we mention it? Towards the bottom we should write it. Like if we're thinking of something like, in calculator, I feel like the buttons are like multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. So usually when we see any calculator application, it usually starts with the addition, then multiplication, then addition, subtraction, and then the multiplication
Wait. That
comes.
is not the application. In the application, then you give the suggestion. I didn't release it build. I released it only documentation. Some theoretical information is given.
Okay.
Okay, that is not the documentation. Build is not released, and that too information which is given by developer, author. Means client has given that information.
Okay.
Got the point?
All right.
So
Okay.
Vidya, we did like whatever we know, like we try to our best to do this review report. But do you have any like ready review report, that one? So just can you release after that everybody finished, then so we can check like whatever mistake we did in there.
What you are asking? I didn't get you.
Like you give me homework, right? That's we did a review report. So it's not perfect, I know, because I don't finish that one yet. I just few things is not finished in my review report. So what am I saying? Like everybody when finished, you can check it for everybody, right? So I thought it's not, nobody has a perfect review report. If you have that all perfect report in your system, or you have, so can you release that one?
I will make your report as perfect. Whatever you missed out, I will write it and I'll send back to you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Got the point?
Because you know what the mistake we don't understand, right?
I understand the point.
Yeah.
I'll make you whatever the mistakes you made it. I will make it highlighted with yellow color and I'll send back to you. That's not the problem.
Oh, okay. Because I thought like if you not correct our report, then we not understand like what is mistake.
No, I'll raise your mistakes also. That's not the problem.
Okay, no problem. So I send you an email, right? Not.
Yeah.
Okay. Today I'm gonna finish everything and I send it to you.
Only calculator. Only calculator.
Yeah, I did calculator, but like the last two things left, I have to finish that one. I didn't finish.
Already you send a mail to me?
No, I didn't send mail. You can check on online and then you can check it maybe. So I didn't send you on mail. Maybe you can check on our screen. That's why I didn't send it.
Fine. So let's start the session. I'll check. I downloaded your files. If anyone send it, anyone needs to provide the review report, send back to me. I will review it and I'll give the reply. Okay. So today one general topic we are going to discuss, because test cases concept is very important. Out of 7, 3 students are not there. So better we can have after test cases preparation we can have. So before that, one more theoretical topic called types of testings we are going to discuss. This I will write before STLC. Here I will write. Types of testing. Different types of testings are there. So what are all those types of testings here is? One is build verification or build acceptance or sanity testing. Build verification testing or build acceptance testing or sanity testing or smoke testing. Different names but the process is same. So what is build verification or sanity or smoke means? So in future you are going to write the test cases here. So this is the format you are going to use it here. This is your test cases preparation. So once the test cases are written, you are waiting for the build. Now build is ready for testing department. This is the build. Now what in general you will do? You are going to execute all these test cases. All these test cases on that build. Now before executing the test cases, first lead is going to verify whether this application is acceptable or not. Whether major functionality of this application is available or not. Our project, our lead is going to check whether this application is acceptable or not. That kind of checking we are calling it as a build acceptance testing or a build. Some companies they are calling it as a build verification. Some other companies they are calling it as a sanity testing. Means here example, if verification is not done, here if verification is not done, when you are trying to open the application, that application is giving this kind of message. What is the use of testing? That application is giving this type of message. That application is giving here major functionality submit button. If submit button is missing here, that major functionality is not there. What is the use of testing then? So these kind of problems may arise. So that is a reason before releasing the build to the testing department, means once it is released to the testing department, before releasing that build to the junior level or a senior level into the team members, our lead is going to verify whether it is acceptable or not. He is checking the stability of the application. That kind of checking is nothing but a build verification testing. Got the point? This purely done by lead. Now retesting. This is very important. Retesting. What is retesting? Make it mute please. What is retesting means here one application is there. That application is nothing but a calculator application example. So this is the application called calculator application. You have entered the data called 5. You have entered data called 3. You clicked on add button. It is working fine. Now you have entered data called 2. You have entered 1. You clicked on add button. You are checking and it is working fine. So testing the same functionality again and again with multiple sets of data. Same functionality. Maybe it may works for 5 plus 2. It may not work for 3 plus 2. Chances are there. Roughly some retesting process you are going to do. Next week we need to release the project. On that time retesting, reliability testing, stability testing you are going to do. So retesting means testing the same functionality again and again with multiple sets of data to check the stability of the button or a field or a object. That kind of testing we are calling it as a retesting. If you are having any doubts, please ask me. Next one is regression testing. So what is regression testing means here, to understand the regression testing clearly, let's have one example first. As a tester, you are raising the defects. You are raising the concerns. You are saying username should be there, password should be there, OK button should be there. After entering username and password, if you click on OK button, it should navigate to the next page. So this is the requirements which are directly given by the X person. So with the help of these requirements, developers start developing the application, and once they developed it, they found some, once they developed and they released the build one to the testing department. I'm talking about regression testing. It can be done in two scenarios. First scenario is when developer develops the application and released to the testing department, tester is checking the application. If tester finds any defects, they prepare defect report and send to developer. Now developer will rectify those problems and they release the next build to the testing department. Now what tester is doing? Tester is checking the defect functionality first. password, OK button functionality first. After that, remaining all one more time, tester is going to check. This kind of testing, we are calling it as a regression testing. So regression testing is the process in which we are testing the defective functionality first and remaining all one more time. This is called regression testing. Got the point, team? This is called regression testing. Just 2 seconds. Yeah, yes dear. What you are saying? Yeah, regression testing, it's not completed. I'm explaining you. What is regression testing means? Whenever tester raise the defects, sent to developer, developer rectifies, they release the next build to the testing department. Now tester is checking the defect functionality. First you raise 2 defects. Those defects are rectified or not, tester is checking. And remaining all one more time, tester is checking. This kind of testing, we are calling it as a regression testing scenario 1. Again, repeatedly all they are checking. Tester. That is called rework for us. Done for one scenario. Is that clear? Yes, Adya, is it clear, dear? Good. Now second scenario. Same steps. When developer develops the application released to the testing department, tester raise the defects. 2 defects are there. Sent to developer. Developer is rectifying the defects. While rectification is going on, client is coming to the organization and client has given some new requirements to be placed in the application. That new requirement is nothing but help button. Client required one new feature called help button. Now what my developer doing? Developer creates that new feature and they rectified the problems of build defects whatever dev tester raised, and they released the next build to the testing department. Now as a tester, we didn't get any information related to help button. Now as a tester, what you are doing? First you are checking defect functionality, remaining all one more time you are checking except this new feature, because that new feature you are feeling that it is a defect. So you least bother about new feature, remaining all one more time you are rechecking. That rechecking is nothing but a regression process. So testing the application again and again is nothing but a regression process. This is called regression testing. Got the point? Next one, alpha testing, beta testing. So what is alpha testing means? This is the complete project, or let's see, not that. Let's have one more example here. Checkpoints, yeah, here. This is one application which is installed in my system. I'm a software company's person. So alpha testing means testing the application in the presence of client in our company. In our company, we are testing in the presence of client, is known as a alpha testing. If client wants any changes to be placed in the application, means yes, we are ready to do those changes within a fraction of seconds. Concerned role will be involved and they will do the changes. This is called advantage of alpha testing. Now beta testing. So beta testing is also, this alpha is one of the user acceptance level testing. In the present of client, in our company we are testing. Now what is beta testing means? See, testing this application, same application only, testing the application in the present. See, this is Windows XP, means client location. So testing the application in client location in the present of client and giving the demonstration to how to use this application. So while testing the application, if client asks any new changes in the application, company will not ready because concern role has to involve here. That will be time taking process. Now what is the step then means? Client has to wait till the project come to the software company. So here drawback is what? If client wants any changes, immediately it won't reflect. This is called beta testing. Okay, this is called beta testing. Now next one, static testing and dynamic. This already done. Who is going to explain us? Anyone tried?
It is a type of testing.
Go on.
One who performs the testing without performing any action on the application.
Okay. Without performing any actions means what it is? What you are doing there?
We are not entering any value or anything.
Without changing anything in the application.
Yeah.
Complete the sentence. That's fine without doing any action. But what you are doing? Just by viewing the application. That main point you are missing, my dear. Viewing the application without doing any actions, just by viewing the application and testing is done is known as static. Okay. Example, yesterday we did.
Documenting.
Exactly, document review. Okay. Now dynamic means?
We enter the value and see the functionality testing. Check
Yes.
the functionality of that.
Good. So with performing some actions on the application and testing is done. Okay. That is called dynamic testing. Example, you are testing the functionality of the buttons or fields or etc. Next, installation testing. So here this is a software need to be installed in the client system. So before that, in our company, deployment engineer will be there. Deployment engineer. So what is the job of deployment engineer means? Deployment engineer is going to install the software in a system and checking the guidelines. Installation guidelines are given by developer. So those guidelines are working properly or not. Software is getting installed successfully or not. All steps are working properly or not. Some installation process of testing is done. That testing purely done by deployment engineer. It is not done by tester. Overall testing parts I am explaining you here. Okay. Now next one, important one is compatibility testing. Compatibility testing. Example, first web-based application I will tell you. This is one Chrome browser. And here this is one Firefox browser. See, www.accessbank.com, enter it. Here I entered Access Bank link. I clicked on login. So I clicked on close. I clicked on continue to login. See what it is giving, one error. It is not supporting. Same steps. Here this is a Chrome browser. I entered www.accessbank.com. I entered it. I clicked on here also, I clicked on login. Same step. I closed it. I clicked on continue to login. If I click here continue to login, I got a credentials option window. Here you can enter your ID, password, click on login. Whereas come to the Firefox, it is not giving. Here compatibility problem is there. This is called browser compatibility. So as a tester you have to test it at least 3 browsers, IE, Chrome, Firefox, commonly used. End user if he is trying to browse this application in Firefox like this, here actually this is the problem in my something, it is not supporting for, I have to update the Firefox browser version, I have to update, I didn't updated it. So but in certain scenarios this kind of messages for all browsers it is getting it. On that time we have to check different browsers, how the application is accessing, how windows are displaying. You have to check it for confirmation purpose whether it is working fine or not. And example, if it is a Windows based, it is a web based means you are checking browsers. If it is Windows based, see this is Windows XP. I have installed the software here and I am checking. And this is Windows 7. So in different operating systems you are installing the software and testing is done. That kind of testing we are calling it as a what? Compatibility testing. Got the point? Any doubts? Any doubts? Here next one, monkey testing. So what is monkey testing means? Here this is your Gmail account. This is your Gmail account. I have entered ABCD. One valid data, I clicked on sign in. Okay, it is processing. That is valid data which I entered. Now I am entering invalid data like 1, 2, 3, 4. Clicking on sign in button. This is also one normal action. Entering some data and clicking on sign in button is nothing but a normal action which I am performing. Now doing some abnormal action, keep on I am entering, like this keep on I am entering, like this keep on I am clicking. See how many times I am clicking, those many times it is properly responding and it says please enter password. It is giving a security result, but it is not giving the message like this. Sometimes it will give the message like this. This is not understood by user. End user is not a technical person. It is giving this type of, it should not give, it should give the proper messages, valid messages. So here to get that application, doing some abnormal actions on the application. Keep on entering and clicking is not a normal action. It's an abnormal action. So doing some abnormal actions on the application and testing is done to check the stability of the project is known as monkey testing. Is known as monkey testing. So what it is means doing some abnormal actions and we are testing the application is called monkey testing. And next one. Next one. Usability testing. Usability testing. See, this is your application or this is your application. This OK button somewhere else topmost corner like this it's got placed. That it is not good looking, like this it's got placed. So one option is displayed like this. This option is displayed like this. So it's not a user friendly dear. It's not a good looking and user friendly. Testing the application whether it is user friendly or not. This kind of testing we are calling it as a usability testing. Okay, user friendly or not, you need to check the application. That is as a tester your job. whether it is understandable or not. Language which is written here, example, here by mistake software is supporting, example, your GoToMeeting only you can check it. Sometimes it will give some different language, like this. So software machine understandable language, some French or different language it may display, which is not a user friendly. You have to check the application is user friendly or not. That kind of testing we are calling it as a usability testing. And next one, exploratory testing. Exploratory testing. We discussed about domain expert, right? What is the job of domain expert team? What is the job of domain expert?
A domain expert is a person who holds more knowledge about one particular domain, like banking, or if it is a banking domain expert or a healthcare domain, has more knowledge and more terminology awareness about that particular domain. Is
Okay.
called as domain,
Yeah,
domain
that
expert.
is, yeah. One more information. He's having a knowledge and as well as he's doing one work also. What is that work?
He has to test all parts of the SDLC on the product after it's done.
He is monitoring each and every role is working according to the guideline or not, and 3 outcomes, FRS, SRS, TDD is going to check it. Okay, not all. So that kind of work done by domain expert, right? That domain expert, what is exploratory means? Domain expert is testing the application. Okay, so without having the documentation review, domain expert just is going to view the application, and without having the documentation he can easily analyze and he can test the application. That kind of testing we are calling it as a exploratory testing. Got the point? Port testing. So what is port testing means? Client environment, we are calling it as a port. So to install the software, before install the software in client location, first client environment is supported or not, we need to check. That checking is nothing but a port testing. Who is going to do means? Networking team will do. Networking team will do this process of testing. That is called port testing. Client environment is supported or not. Next one, reliability testing. Reliability testing. See, this is your application. Complete application. This application is quality project. This application is a quality project. This application, next week we are going to release to the client location. So before releasing to the client location, first what you are doing is, you have entered username called Vidya, password as Mercury. You are clicking on OK button and checking whether application is navigating or not. After that you have inserted some input values here. Some input values you have inserted and you are clicking on insert button and checking whether the record is inserted or not. Okay, done. You closed it. After half an hour again you opened it, again you entered it, again you entered it, and again you are checking. Testing the application continuously for long period of time. Maybe after 1 hour it may not works. Some problem is there, technical problem is there. That is the reason only after 1 hour it is not allowing user to open. Chances are there. For that purpose, to avoid those kind of scenarios, application will be under observation. So in that, one of the scenario called reliability testing. So what is reliability testing means? Testing the application continuously for long period of time to check the stability of the project before releasing to the client. Example, if you are not checking the reliability and you have tested the application, it is quality. When we release to the client after 1 hour or 2 hours or half day, after a half day, within half day it is working fine. After half day it is not even allowing you to open. It is giving some error messages. On that time, client will come to or approach to the software company. So that is a drawback to us. So we should check each and every point in the project. So that is only known as reliability testing. In general, we are application, we used to say it as a application under observation. That is only known as reliability testing. Next, security testing. Security testing. Security testing. So what is security testing means? Here this is called, let me open the file. Yeah, here this is called server, your Google server. This is called your Google server database, or VSS, Visual Source Safe, where your complete project related files will be stored. All the project related company's project related files will be stored in one location. And here some firewalls will be there. This we are calling it as a firewalls. Here this role is authorized role, authorized person, means he can access our service. We have given some authorization to this person. He will enter username and password. Firewall will opens. He can enter and he can do the modifications, changes, downloading, uploading process. And this person is unauthorized person. Anyone heard about the hacker's job? Hackers, what they will do? Anyone?
Yeah, they break the firewall and they try to get into your system to get the important data.
Yes, they will, to get the important data, as well as they try to block our project. When we are trying to open the project, it says blocked. Project got blocked. So again, no, you can't retrieve it. Again, from the beginning you have to do. That is a drawback to the company. Those works done by hackers. Got the point? So those works are done by hackers. So to avoid, just give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Sorry team, I'm back. So yeah, so hackers try to block our projects. If they are blocking, again from the beginning we have to develop, we have to implement, that is loss to company. So those kind of hackers works, these firewalls will restrict. So those kind of works will be restricted by these firewalls. So that is the job done by database administrator department. They are checking whether authorized persons are entering to check the application or not. That is only known as security testing. Security testing. And last option is ad hoc testing. Ad hoc testing. What is ad hoc testing means? See, this is the test cases which is written by you. Example, let's see. This test cases of one module called login module written by Prachi, and some other test cases written by Joy. Now, what is ad hoc testing means? Joy, once the application is released, Joy will execute negative test cases first. After that, Joy will execute positive test cases next. Now, what Prachi will do, once the application is released, testing is verification is done and it is released to the testing department. Now, what Prachi will do, she is going to execute invalid test cases, valid test cases first, then invalid test cases next. Means, once tester understands the requirements clearly, once testers return the test cases, and once the build is ready, tester is going to test the application in their own style. That kind of testing we are calling it as a ad hoc testing. In general, we used to discuss like this. What is it? Where exactly the testing process, or what is the status of the testing means? We used to say some ad hoc testing is going on. Ad hoc means tester is going to test in their own style. That kind of testing we are calling it as a ad hoc testing. So this is called your testing types. These are all testing types you will having. Okay team. So before 10 minutes before only I am leaving the session, because I will review each and every notes and I'll update to you now. Okay, today we are ending the session. Monday max depends upon the situations. I may take test or I may take class, depends upon the situation. We are going to have the session or a test. I'll inform you, but you have to prepare. If Monday is not there, some other day I will conduct the test for sure. Okay.
Okay, and if we do have the test, Miss Vidya, are we going to have those types of testing as well?
No, not types of testing.
Okay.
Portion for test is SDLC topic is there, na dear? SDLC. STLC topic, test plan, one phase, and remaining all.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Not types of testings, not test development phase, except these two, remaining all.
Okay.
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 Fine. Fine team. With this I'm ending the session for today. See you on Monday. Continuation session. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, Vidya.
Yes.
Hello. I have a question. On Thursday, here it's in US, everything is off. So are we going to have a session on Thursday as well? Thursday?
Yeah. We can plan it. We'll decide it on Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday or Wednesday we'll decide it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay dear.
Okay.
Bye bye.